Hi. Today's class will discuss about HTTP protocol. HTTP protocol. Please mute yourself. Please take the diagram. This is some HTML input. Everybody know HTML, right? Hello.
Yes, Chaitanya.
Server.
Yes.
Browser. It can be IE, Chrome, Firefox, etc. Right? So there is some separate URL where we can access all our applications as part of the websites, Same thing, suppose if you see here, that URL you can call it as http colon slash localhost 8008 slash 1.html. Okay, so we are going to send a request from the browser to the web server. This is called as request. And we'll get the response from the server, which is called as response. So there are two objects we have, right? Request and response. Please write down. According to the HTTP protocol, this browser also can call it as a user agent. According to the HTTP protocol, the user agent the browser is responsible for establishing the connection with the server. The user agent is responsible for establishing the connection with the server. Next point. The user agent is responsible for sending HTTP request to the server. HTTP request to the server. Next point. The server is responsible for processing the request. The server is responsible for processing the request. You can call it a web server or application servers. You can say here Tomcat, JBoss, WebLogic. The server is responsible for processing the request. Next point, fourth point. The server is responsible for sending HTTP response to the user. User is nothing but a browser. Next point. As part of the HTTP protocol, they define the format in which HTTP request must be sent. Initial request line, blank line, a number of headers, blank line, and body of the request. It will be optional. So this is the typical HTTP request structure. Please write down, very important concept. Okay, please take this. Explanation. The initial request line is divided into three parts, three partitions. So initial request line is divided into three partitions. One is HTTP request method. So you can say the example of the HTTP request methods are get, comma, post, comma, delete. Next one is requested URI. The example of the requested URI is 1.html as per our existing diagram. As per this diagram. Next part called third one. Protocol version. Example is HTTP/1.1. Clear? Next point. The header lines, number of header lines, right? The header lines contains again two parts. Again two partitions. One is header name, two is header value. Example of the header name is user agent, comma, content length. User agent, user dot agent, comma, content dot length. Header value is nothing but can be Chrome, or if you see a Chrome version of the Chrome. Consider there is some version will be there for any of the browsers. Consider Mozilla. Zero version. Okay. Clear? This is called as the HTTP request format. So it looks like get slash 1.1 1.html slash http slash 1.1. You see here, this is get. This is 1.html http 1.1. This is okay. Next point, next part. HTTP response format. According to the HTTP protocol, please read. According to the HTTP protocol, every line must be terminated by. According to the HTTP protocol, every line must be terminated by /r/n. Next point. The format of the HTTP response is similar to HTTP request initial response line will be there, number of headers, blank line, body of the response. So it looks like the format of HTTP slash 1.1 200 slash okay. protocol version, status code, status message. Okay. Please write a question. Enter a question. What is the difference between get method and head request method? When the client answer, when the client send get request as part of the as part of as part of the response, the server sends the header plus the body. Server sends the header plus the body. If the client sends head request as part of the response, the server sends the headers but not the body. But not the body. Typical web application structure looks like this. We'll see. My web app 1.jpg 1.txt 1.xml 2.html. This is not required. take out, please. There are 4 types of status codes. One XX. Please read them. It stands for informational message by the web server. One stands for means what is, don't think like one x-axis will be there. It will be 100, it will be 101, it will be 102. 2xx, it indicates success. It indicates 3xx, it indicates redirection. 4xx, error due to line. 5xx, error due to server. When implementing the server, how we can indicate that there is an error? Question. Into the question. When implementing the server, how we can indicate that there is an error? We can indicate answer. We can indicate by status code, the problems created by the server or client. When the client, next point, when the client send a request using options request method, options HTTP request method.
Chaitanya, problem created by server and
Problem created by the server / client.
okay.
Next point. When the client send a request by using options HTTP request method, the server sends a response which gives the information about the request method that are allowed. Consider public, request methods. Options, trace, get, head, delete, put, post, copy, and so on. But it will allow only options, trace, head, and copy. when you use trace request method can be used to check trace HTTP request method can be used to check whether the server is working or not. Whether the server is working or not. If the server is working, fine. If the server is working fine, it sends a response that contains the request that is sent by the client. Next point. Put HTTP request method, put HTTP request method can be used to put a resource on the web server. Put a resource on the web server. My browser com.ch.http. inet address dot get. There are inet address is a class. Please write down. Public class inet address extends object implement serializable. Public class inet address extends object and implement serializable. If you see, the methods of the inet address are get address, get by addresses, get by name, get host name, hash code, toString. toString. So I have a method called as get by name. What is this method return type? INET address, right?
INET address. Yes.
What is get by name method?